Welcome, guys, to the last ESEA main game for the Munich eSports International roster for this season, at least. And with me today is joining Quirin.
Hello, welcome everyone.
Yeah, it's the last game, and it's a very important one as well, as they don't actually have the 4 wins that they are required to have to stay in the ESEA main league. If they don't achieve the 5th win today, they will go to the ESEA Intermediate Division again, which they were, I think, 2 seasons ago or 3 seasons ago. 2 seasons ago, I think.
Yeah, 2 seasons ago, right?
Yeah. So
yeah, it's a pretty important matchup tonight on Vertigo against a Swedish team called Nine Academy. Actually, Nine is a pretty big org themselves. Maybe you know them from Sweden, and this is their academy team, which is not doing that well as well. Just like Munich eSports, they have been struggling in ESEA main actually. They are currently at 5-7, so they secured their main spot there, but they can't make it into playoffs anymore themselves. So for them, this is just a match for the stats basically. Doesn't matter to them at all. Could be a benefit for Munich, but also could mean that they just go in and play a little bit looser, and the pressure is of course on Munich here.
yeah,
to get the
definitely.
win.
Definitely. What do you think is the situation right now for the international roster? Are they like confident that they will get the win? Are they concentrated? Are they like what's the current mentality?
There's definitely some problems. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in this situation. But I think for this matchup, they're definitely ready for it. They talked about Vertigo, the map, in the evening a few minutes or until a few minutes ago actually, and they did some good preparation. There's not really much you can prepare on the opponents, but you can focus on yourself. The opponents haven't actually played Vertigo in the ESEA main league at all this season, at least.
Yeah.
So there's not really any anti-stratting going on or such, but yeah, just preparing for your own game basically and hope for the best then. They're still playing, of course, without the full lineup from the beginning of the season. It's today Archase again who's going to be calling as well. Chansky is not playing as he did yesterday on Ancients, but today, yeah, Archase is back on Vertigo, and that's gonna benefit the team. I think Archer has been calling last season on Vertigo in very important matches as well, if we remember, and let's hope that is the most important thing today, and it's gonna work out.
Yeah. That's what we can hope for, at least. Do you think, like Munich eSports, they have only played Vertigo once before this season, I think, at least in the ESEA main season? Is that an advantage that they actually played that map before, or is it just a disadvantage that they might have already shared some strats and they don't really know about the enemies?
I'm really not sure if it's a disadvantage or an advantage, but I'm definitely sure that the opponents won't anti-strat in this matchup because it's, as I said before, it doesn't mean anything to them, so they won't make the effort at all to look into demos from Munich eSports. So general, I guess it's an advantage that you have played the map before, and actually they did play it in SCL actually twice. I'm not sure if it was the same lineup actually, but it still should help to get more comfortable with your own individual plays, no matter what the team does around you. So I think it's gonna be fine. Vertigo isn't their best map, but it's pretty much, I'm pretty sure about that. It's better than Ancient, which we saw yesterday, where they struggled really, really hard on that T side. And today it's gonna be definitely a little closer on both sides, I think. Vertigo, the map in itself, I don't know. I'm always not really sure if it's CT side. At this point, it really just comes down to the pistol and the conversion rounds. If you can get control of the money situation, you can basically make huge runs on both sides, CT or T side, and it's really momentum based in my opinion. But we will see how it goes. Hopefully soon, actually. Just waiting for one more player.
Yeah, I hope that the stream actually has some decent performance. I'm having a very high ping to the GoTV server right now, about 130, which shouldn't be too bad as long as it stays constant. I don't have a bad ping anywhere else, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Maybe just a routing issue. I might be able to enable my VPN, but the problem is that the stream will die in the meantime, and that's not good. So yeah, I hope it will be alright. I think most of it should be fine, so yeah. Hopefully no technical issues.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as we can wait, we can thank Marco Emhan for the sub. Welcome in the chat, everyone, as well. Let's hope there's a lot of support going on in the chat. Always nice to see you guys.
Yeah, they do need it in that
spamming the
matchup.
Munich emotes and so on.
They will need the support in this matchup.
Yep, for sure.
Anyways, the pistol round, I already say, the knife round is live, and I hope you can see the game any moment. I'm not quite sure. Wait a second. Yeah, you should be able to see the game. Okay, that's great. Great news. And it's currently also great news for Munich eSports, as they already have a 1 versus 3 for a 3 versus 1 for them. Enemy only has 8 HP after falling down the ladder.
And actually,
as well.
Okent, who is the last remaining CT, just jumped down the ladder and took even more damage. So he's basically one hit with a left click now, and that shouldn't be any chance to win that. And there we go, Nino with the final stab, and Munich get to decide on which side they want to start. Really not that important, I guess, but it's a good start to get comfortable and maybe start off the game with a good pistol as well on that CT side now after they switch to that.
Yeah. They will definitely switch to, well, they already switched to the CT side. I think that was kind of the obvious choice. We saw their CT side on Ancient yesterday, and they didn't go too well towards the end, and they actually lost a lot of round on the T side, or only one or two, I think. So yeah, let's hope that this CT side will go better. I mean, Vertigo is definitely not as CT sided as Ancient. But that will definitely help them out, as Hugo Beast already gets a knife in the back.
Yep. RJs wanted to try and spot something towards B, but the timing was actually not there. Currently there's a 4-man stack on the A side going on for Munich eSports, trying to get some information out towards ramp, while Paxios actually sees nothing on the B side, but they go ahead and play it very, very slow for now. No information whatsoever. Now they're grouping up in before B, as it seems. Okent trying to sell possible fake to that B side, but Paxios now trying to lead the charge onto that B side, where only one Munich eSports player is residing right now.
I mean, they have some decent information, as Vinzo spotted a lot of stuff towards A, so they shouldn't be too surprised by that B go. Anyways, 9 Academy will take the B side and will get the plant as well. Bit of damage traded. First kill comes in from Kenny, taking out Finny with a nice headshot, and Lucy gets another one. Lucy, sorry.
Yeah, Magic was really aware of that mid lurk, but he couldn't get the kill himself, so now it's a uncomfortable 3v5 retake situation. There's still a kit and a smoke for Archer Ace, so that gets deployed. Diffuse needs to come in, but Archer is already down. Vinzo now in the 1v4, and he gets spammed through the smoke. 9 Academy pick up the pistol. Munich, nice attempt on that retake, but in the end, in the 3v5, that was just too much to handle. And 9 Academy get the first round for themselves. Munich now without any, or without many kills on the pistol side, only one for Nino. They are gonna go for the full eco, only one flash, trying to hope to get some economical damage in. Yeah.
Oh, there's someone in the chat saying that there was no stream announcement. Maybe they mean the stream announcement in Discord. If there wasn't a stream announcement, maybe Korean, you can do that on the go real quick if you can. Otherwise, it's not that important. 9 Academy is going for that B side again, and they won't face any resistance on there. As Munich eSports stack with a complete eco on the A side. So this round will probably not have anything more interesting to show. At least you don't miss anything while you're probably writing the announcement. Also, hello to everyone in chat, obviously.
Yeah.
Glad you're all here. Also, greetings to Katsero from Dortmund. Just on the side. Nine Academy shouldn't really try to...
kinda... What? Sorry.
Nine Academy shouldn't really try to get anything out of this round because all they can do is actually lose. They can't get any weapons, and they actually... Yeah, they die when one person dies. That's just a Mech 10, so it's not that bad. But the question is if Munich eSports, they might be able to capitalize off that Mech 10 and actually get another kill. So that's actually some decent economy advantage for Weinze right now. So I'm not quite sure if it was worth it because they could actually not gain anything from it. The only thing they could gain was one flash. Yeah, and that's probably not worth it.
Well, seems like Marco already did the announcement for us on himself.
Okay.
Not in the right channel, but yeah, it should be fine for now. Yeah, Munich eSports now on the full buy. Actually, Archer Ace playing with that Mech 10 Weinzo achieved in the last round, so wants to get a good economy going, and for now there's no AWP for Nino, but no AWP on the T side as well. Archer Ace getting flashed into B, and that Mech 10 gets the first kill done. Really nice play, but of course with two players close by there was that trade imminent. But again, the support flash coming out from Nino this time, and Weinzo gets a second. That works out really great so far. Now advantage situation for Munich, no trade happening this time, and in the 4v3 they should all have all the needed chances to close out that first gun round. But still, 2 AKs in the hands of the T's, going up the A ramp now. This A takes are still possible, of course. Munich eSports playing a little bit more passive towards that side. Maybe even letting the plant happen. Playing it really safe for now.
Yeah, 9 Academy are really just taking out the speed right now and waiting a bit in front of the A ramp, but that actually may delay things so far that Munich eSports has a pretty good, decent chance, and holding that side, that Molotov on the bomb side will actually steal a bit more time as well, and they don't really have that much utility to get the plant through. They have to plant it now because they don't have any smokes or Molotovs left to push the CTs back. However, they do get the plant and they don't get spammed through the smoke, luckily, at least for them. Munich eSports now being
The
left.
only problem I see is that there's no kit right now, so Munich eSports, they're really close already, which is good, but they need to be thorough here with that retake. Nino with the first kill, actually a 2v1 now. Last player known towards ramp, and Nino cleans it up. Lovely headshot through the wall, so the defuse won't be a problem for Weinzo. And Munich are on the board after 3 rounds played, which is nice to see. First gun round goes the Munich way, and now let's see if they can build on that going further.
Yeah, we've seen some very, very nice utility in this round. Just a bit of support utility wasn't too complicated, but it worked out really nicely. I mean, the first kill, they give off the 1 versus 1 trade in the beginning, but I think from the point that it was only a Mech 10 facing that, it wasn't too bad, because usually you would say, okay, a 1 versus 1 trade isn't that favorable for the CTs. Oh, that flash was way too, not even predictable, but just didn't really flash anyone. Axios picking up the first kill. I mean, 9 Academy, they don't have the weapons they want to in this round. They only have a Deagle on Hugo Beast and a Mech 10 on Lusty, but that doesn't really mean anything if they don't get the kills. Finwë in a very, very precarious situation right now. Being faced by 2 enemies, getting the first kill, getting the second as well, and
wow.
There was a third kill by Weinze that we didn't really see.
Yeah, if you remember, I think Finwë just lost this spot. He got so many multi-frags from that position in the first Vertigo game. I don't know if it was SEL or ESEA, but he just lost this position, and he shows it again that he's really comfortable there, finding multi-frags. Now he can fall back in the 4v2 situation. There is an AK to pick up from Archer's corpse, but yeah, 2 AKs against the full buy from Munich eSports remaining, and the time is running down low as well. Not much utility for the T's as well, and Munich again playing it really, really safe for now. Retake situation on A. Finwë towards the elevator, gonna get smoked off. Magic still on the headshot position. He has to deal with the take for now.
Yeah, the
Molly
bomb plant will
comes
come in.
That's not gonna deny. That is close.
Oakland is trying
Again,
his
the retake
best.
comes in.
He's trying his best to defend themselves. They don't really have any utility left. They actually, at the moment, they don't have anything left. But they get the first 2 kills, and that's not the best situation for Munich eSports. But in the end, Nino and Finui close it out together with a 1 kill each. 3 in the round for Finui. Very, very good, strong A-hold right there. Munich eSports stepping it up for 2 rounds right now, equalizing the scoreline again, and 9 Academy, they will probably go for the eco, or at least not just a half buy for this round.
Yeah, that was a little bit closer towards the end, but with the kit on the back this time and in the 2v1 they handled it pretty well. And as you said, 9 Academy now without the funds to make a full buy happening, just with the pistols. Tech 9s are still really dangerous sometimes, but Weinzo on a great position, finds 4 in middle.
That's
no problem for
insane.
him. Archase cleans it up.
Even with the less bullets than the
stuff.
M4A4, just 25 bullets, he still picks up 4 kills. That's actually insane. And it wasn't really just a spray through that he just tapped away, or not like, but like burst away the enemies. Wrong stuff.
Really,
we have the
great
VPS
stuff.
Racing team in chat as well. If you didn't see it already, we have now a cooperation with the racing team as well. They compete in sim racing. And there will be an announcement post in a few days, probably on our social media page, if you want to know more.
So is that a leak? Everyone who is here is just have
no, it was already announced by VPS.
That is not public.
WPS,
oh,
sorry.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Oh, and Finui will be caught off guard.
This time. Yeah, they found out about his position. Magic now tries to retreat after 1 kill, but gets caught fully blind in the ramp. So advantage for the T's. 9 Academy trying to punch back with that full buy in that 4v3 situation now, and playing it again slow. They seem to be aggressive early and then slow it down, keep Munich eSports guessing where the hit might come in, and seems like it's gonna be B, where only Archase with his SMG resides, so a lot of pressure onto him. Both other players are currently towards A. Now the utility is gonna come out, so there needs to be some calls. Let's see how Archase wants to handle that. Can he
needs at least 1 kill
back?
Yep. Not looking too good though. Yeah. And now it's even harder for Munich eSports. The flank gets killed as well, and that's only Nino left with the AWP, and he will probably try to save that. Question if they actually let him save that. Oakland already on the hunt. Hugo Beast as well. And Nino seems to be running into someone sooner or later. He's actually getting spammed through the wall, and it's kind of lucky that he didn't get killed. But now Hugo Beast will pick up the last kill, and that's the 3rd round for 9 Academy right there.
Yeah, that B take just a little too strong in the late round situation. Basic utility needed. Archer is playing it passive. Of course, he didn't really have a different option, being solo man on the side without any support and just the SMG. But at least Munich eSports has enough money for another full buy. Only 1 SMG and the AWP, of course, of Nino. Getting towards ramp, not getting the first kill, only 1 shot to scare them off. Archase towards the B side, gets tagged and actually spammed through the smoke.
And Weinzo, he's thinking about trying to get the trade, but the smoke didn't really pop on the situation he probably anticipated. Nino kinda getting surprised in middle, but he still gets the kill, survived this whole situation with 13 HP and equalizing. Yeah, this stacks on every side. Magic getting another one, but Finui is getting off guard again. Again, the push through the smoke that Finui couldn't really predict and couldn't really do anything against in that round. Magic is now trying to pull it back, supported by Weinzo. As 9 Academy is again attacking that A side. Oh, that is an important kill. The round is
just all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. Some CTs
one is actually on B side.
Middle. Yeah, that's so weird.
No, okay, he's down.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's on the B side, so this will be a very interesting situation. Texas is now in a very, very good spot. And Nido doesn't really check it anyways. Back to the 2 versus 2.
This is kind of awkward now. The AWP in the afterplan becomes even stronger. Magic on the fall down actually spots the AWP, and the AWP misses, so there's a chance for Munich, and they make it happen in the retake in the 2v2. Weinzo, it's a shot, and that's another retake for Munich eSports. It's Weinzo to clutch it out, and he's been the best player for Munich so far. 9 kills for him on the scoreboard, and Munich keep it close, but they managed to find another lead on the scoreline. 4-3 now.
How many rounds do they, like, what's the minimum of the rounds that they should win on the CT side? In your opinion?
Considering how the half has went, I would say at least like 9.
Yeah.
But you never know how the next gun round, like this round is so important. Looking at the money again, the T's kind of bought fully into it. There's 2 players left with some cash, but Munich eSports like has nothing in reserve, so this round is actually really important. Munich could bank drop the T side if they don't get a plant here, and the other way around. It's also possible
he spots
that
at
Boost
least
gets
2
a lot
people.
of information.
Yeah.
Yep. Really good telling for Finui now. Maybe there's gonna be support flash to get an early frag. There it is. Actually, the spam from Magic gets it done. Lutzi doesn't know what hit him, and Finui now needs to fall back. Hugo Beast actually really close.
And Archer Ace also spots that
B, but yeah.
Yeah, he falls back with the Molotov again, and Academy are now really trying to get on through that A side. They don't have any utility left. The flash that they had left actually finds another kill against Finui. He was completely blind, and Hugo Beast is just getting another kill onto Magic, who was trying to get kind of a flank position. And now Okand is in a really awkward spot for Munich eSports. Archer Ace is spotting him out, and now Okand is the question from where he is actually going to push, and he gets the kill against Archer Ace as well. He's kind of burning low from the Molotov, but 25 HP remaining, and it's only Nino left on the AWP.
Yeah, well, you could see that solo flash basically opened up the round for 9 Academy right there. Finui completely blind by that, and Magic couldn't really trade at all, so now the hunt is onto Nino. Seems to be avoiding the T's for now, but can he stay alive actually? As I said, Munich won't have any money. And somehow he made it happen. Hits the shot, stays alive, but still gonna be a struggle in the next round.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna buy around the AWP, and it looks like it, yeah.
Yep. Really difficult decision, but yeah, probably the better one. 3 players were kind of reset anyway, and maybe Nino can get it done on his own, trying to get a pick towards the B side.
Yeah, he's trying his best.
They're just walking through that smoke. So many smoke pushes so far. It's so... Sometimes with flashes, sometimes just creeping through them, like Stewie used to do it back in the day, but... Well, has been successful for now. Nino at least with the trade so far. But again, 4v4, just the deagles for Munich, and that single AWP. What can they do with that deagle? Weinzo has shown great stuff so far. Last time on Ancient as well. This time he gets dealt with. On the other side, it's Finui to find a different player, pick up an AK as well, but the B side is lost.
Going over that AK. Enable a bit of retake again. Flash in. They don't really see that much because of the smoke. Lusty is getting the first kill, getting the second kill as well, and it's again Nino left in a 1 versus 3, and he's gonna save his AWP again. Best thing he can do this round.
That problem right there was just that the smoke was still up from the T side, so that flash didn't really help that much in the retake. There was actually a kit on Nino, so there was definitely a chance, but doesn't work out, and now it's again Nino saving that AWP.
Ooh, that was a tight one.
Should happen again. really close, but op saving won't help Munich eSports if the rounds don't come together. 4-5 now. 9 Academy finding the rhythm for them. 2 rounds in a row now, and Munich left with 4 USPs. Fighting against that gun round. Magic doesn't hit the dink. Weinzer can't do much as well, and yeah, this one might be a quick one right here. That is actually the bomb. Nino wants to get more. And Archase helps out. What is happening in this round? Again, the smoke pushes. Bomb down towards middle. Okent now flanking from the A side. Already really fast and through it.
Yeah.
Finui caught off guard because of it. Archase now with an AK in his hands. No Kevlar though, so he needs to be really clean.
It's a very awkward situation.
For Archase.
Paxios, he knows exactly what's happening.
And yeah, he actually gets hard cleared. It's really well done from Paxios, and well, that was an unlikely round for Munich, but they still got 3 kills out of it, so made it close, which what you could have hoped for in that situation. But now it's time to get a round back here. I said 9 rounds would be great. They would need to win all the remaining rounds actually to achieve that goal. Let's see if they can start right here with that.
Again, it's this push close to the smoke, and this smoke was supposed to be a one-way smoke from Magic, but he actually finds his death right there as he gets sprayed by Okent. Union is trying to abuse that one-way smoke, and he might be able to get a kill. A lot of shots avoided right there, but Weinzo also doesn't get the kill in middle, and this now leaves 9 Academy in a good situation. Take their 7th round on the board and push back Munich eSports into another eco.
Yeah, you could see what the plan was there for 9 Academy. Again, just pressuring the A ramp and then slowing it down again in Munich. They need the information, so they try and get that with that one-way smoke. And Nino caught on the scope. Actually, Finui makes the trade happen after all, but B-side already lost. Archer is getting tagged, and that probably should be a save already. 9 Academy heading towards 7.5. Munich again left to save that op, which has been not as impactful as we would hope for. Nino didn't really find that many opening kills so far on that CT side. Really challenging, of course, towards the A side if he gets pressured by 3 Ts at the same time and all the utility as well. Maybe it's time for a little switch up. Maybe opping towards middle could be an option right here to find an opener, because there's always one lurking. So you account for that guy at least.
Yeah, and Munich is also for now losing a lot of players pretty early in the round without really that much. Like, they do have some pressure, but it's not with a lot of flashes or not a lot of utility. They usually just, in my opinion at least, play a bit too aggressive in some situations. And falling back and trying to hold it from a different angle or getting some support from your teammate might be the better option. But that's easy to say from our situation.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell that they are not comfortable with playing without any information where the hit might come in. So they do these information plays, but it doesn't really work out that well for now, at least. Weinzo with his Stiegel towards the B side. And there's actually the op in middle. And Nino, as I talked about this, finds an opener after all.
And Weinzo
and a second with the Stiegel. This time with a flash from Archase. Great stuff. We have seen this in the early game. But now it's on Munich to stay ahead in this 5v3.
Okent has a really interesting position towards A right now. I'm not quite sure if Munich will expect this. And they do actually find 2 openings on the B side, and those were the 2 rifles that they have left. Only Weinzo with the Deagle, and Magic with the Deagle as well, and Finui just the P250. Trying to fend off that B push, but it's actually Okent who's probably in the most dangerous position, and Finui does kind of expect it. Quite sure who will get the better of whom right here.
Yeah, Oakland already really far, pushed onto default, and no way Finui is gonna expect that one unless the timing doesn't work out. Magic actually cleared out the B side, so they definitely know A side is gonna be the main attack point, but Lutzi really well covered. And that's gonna be a plant. Magic towards the flank gets found as well. And 9 Academy winning the half, 8-4. 3 rounds remaining, 3 really important rounds for Munich eSports.
Yeah.
I said 9 rounds would be great, but there's definitely chance for the comeback on the T side if they manage to get more rounds than right now, right here.
Archer Ace only on 3 kills, hasn't really found the impact for this for now, and Hugo
What?
Beast actually tapping away full flash against Weinzo, just getting the kill without any problems.
Wow. That was actually the perfect flash. Now Archer Ace, he doesn't need to see the opponents as well, I guess. Gets 1.5 through the smoke. Stays alive on the backside of B as well. But yeah, Weinzo, especially because he has been the best player for Munich eSports, that's gonna hurt a lot. Him doing an aggressive play, which should have worked out probably with that perfect flash, but just good crosshair placement from Hugo Beast, and instantly the advantage for 9 Academy. Now in the 4v4, they again play it slow. We have seen this earlier. This time, Munich don't really go for these information plays so far. So they don't know what's gonna happen, and that could be also a problem.
Seems to go towards the A side. A lot of utility is used to gain the control, and Munich eSports is trying to defend it themselves as good as they can, but they actually lose the first player. Magic, however, finds two through the actual smoke. Archer is trying to get the last one as well, or the second to last one, better to say. Oakland gets the plant through, and now it's a 2 versus 3 from the Swedes. Quick trade, and now they
Magic,
actually
last player.
They did spot the last player as Lusty. He just misses his option in this. He probably knew already that this would end his life, because if you miss the option right there, it's just a very desperate situation you get yourself into.
Yep, 4K as well from Magic. Nice to see him becoming a winning factor for Munich eSports here. 9 kills for him now, and said Munich need to get everything they can in this half. In these remaining rounds. Good start. Another full buy for both sides though, and the T-set actually has enough money to buy for the rest of the half basically, so Munich need to be aware of this. Fast A-Ray ramp take coming in again, but a lot of damage onto Oakland through the molly actually. He dies fully inside of it. Kinda confuses me a little bit, didn't see it as well. Nino on the sidewalk loses the op battle. Equalizer found again for 9 Academy. And again, we go back to the silence. It's basically every round the same.
Yeah.
They just have the early aggression, then they slow it down, wait for the CT re-aggression, and look at the lurk from Paxis right now. He's so far up the B side already. Trace.
Oh, and that's only gonna be
gonna get caught. Yep. Timing is just not there, and Weinzo can't even trade. Yeah, that's crazy. Paxis just basically winning the round by himself. Finui now tries to make that 1v3 possible. First kill found in the 1v4. Axis already on a really deep position, and there's actually a flank behind him, so 9 rounds for 9 Academy. And Munich now trying to prevent double digits from the T side.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard match right now. Especially since they don't really have that much money in this round. They only have 2 MP9s. Archer is a Nino.
And double op situation on the T side. That's a little bit curious. Maybe there's an AK to pick up as well. Seems like they want to get that opening duel done with an op.
And they're probably also
Switch
waiting
onto
for
the
the
B side.
CT aggression that they've seen a couple of times already, so they actually know that Munich eSports likes to play those information games and likes to get the information, and they might be caught off guard.
Yep.
As I can't really
Well,
pronounce any
actually,
words anymore.
Weinzer was doing that inside of middle, and he somehow found one of the orbs. Now they pressure back in mid. Weinzer wants to help out Nino, does so through the smoke actually. Good find from him. Keeps the advantage for Munich.
Yeah, and they
Feeney
also
hears
hear
a lot of
Hugo
steps
Beast
running away.
Yeah.
Now, what's the plan here?
The teaser for now at least really spread out far. Seems to be going towards B side for now. And actually, Okent, he's already falling back from the... No, he's not falling back. He's actually pushing towards ramp.
Yeah,
this might
it's
get
so
interesting.
scrappy from the T side. It's just doing individual plays. Archase though on a good angle.
And Weinzer,
Finds
he
one
seems
with
to
his
have some
SMG.
idea about Okent's position, and he actually gets the kill before Magic goes down. And they do know where the last
And there's
player
the
is.
flank.
So-
And Munich eSports recover. So I said Munich would want to get 9. It's actually the other way around. 9 Academy with 9 on the scoreboard. Munich with 6. Keeps that match interesting for sure for the second half. But I'm gonna say this, pistol round, or at least the second round after the pistol, is gonna be huge for both teams. I talked about it earlier that economy is just so important. And Munich, of course, with three rounds behind, are in need of that pistol even a little bit more.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to yesterday, where they actually needed that pistol to secure themselves the possibility to close out the match, and it's the same story again with even a more desperate situation right now. But if they do get the pistol round and they follow up, it might be not looking too bad after all.
You definitely could have hoped for a better start on that CT side after they won the knife rounds. But they're not out of the picture. Now it's, I guess, also on Hammond, the coach, to prepare them a little bit more for that upcoming T side. And 3 rounds is not much in CS. If you, as I said, if you win the pistol, if you convert the round, it's basically already equalized. But yeah, upcoming pistol, really important. Let's see where Munich tend to go. Usually the A take is really common, but maybe they have planned something different here. A lot of utility on Finui and Magic. Keflar on the other 3 players, and 4 players go towards the A ramp, silent though. Finui lurking towards the middle position.
And for
Trying
now
to
it's
get some
only one CT
information.
on the A side, holding close to the ramp from there. So this might be an advantage for Munich eSports. However, we have seen some quite decent retakes also in the pistol round, so this doesn't really mean too much, and they actually step away pretty early, so this gives a lot of information to 9 Academy. Munich eSports has to push fast on the side now, or reconsider their push. With a bit of utility, it looks like they still keep it on the A side.
Yeah, plant is gonna go down. No player died so far. There is a kit and a smoke on Paxers, so definitely want to look out for that for the Munich eSports side. 1 flash to stop the retake from happening. But that smoke could be really difficult to handle because the bomb is actually not even planted for ramp. And Paxers, he's just gonna sit the defuse. The dualies do a huge amount of damage, and there's the defuse coming in, Weinzo. In the end, it's 4 Julie kills and the defuse from Paxers, so Munich can't convert on that bomb plant, and now the struggle begins. Do you force? Do you cut back and play for the full gun round in the follow-up? Seems like they want to go with the Galils, and 1 AK on Finui. Light utility behind that as well, and the CT's ready with a lot of aggression towards the ramp position. Munich playing it slow so far. Now the flash comes in, trying to retake it, and there's a trade.
A lot of
A
nade
lot of
damage.
though.
Yeah, a lot
Yep.
of nade damage against Munich eSports. They do, however, find the trade, so it's not too catastrophic of a situation. A lot of more damage against Nino as well, and Paxios is not trying to pick up the kills, gets the first one to Fino, and he was actually still on full HP, so good for him. Also, thank you to Mytex for the raid.
Welcome everyone. Best of one here between 9 Academy and Munich eSports. 9 Academy looking to get 11 rounds on the board right now with that flank from Luzi even, which is gonna come in. Actually, he's going towards the B site, which means Munich might have a chance in getting a bomb plant at least, which would be huge considering the money. But Nino on his low HP is gonna get checked. Paxers with a really tight angle. No trade happening from Archers. He's just gonna focus on that bomb plant for now. And that's gonna be a 2v4. Luzi now on that flank, hoping for a good timing.
And Lucy might be the deciding factor. You know, here's the player behind sandbags, picks up the kill, Weinzo gets one, but he doesn't get any more, and this is the 11th round for 9 Academy, and it seems like they might be able to close this one out pretty quickly. In eSports,
yep.
They have to get some kind of grip onto that match again.
Yeah. At this point, it seems like somebody individually has to step it up. We have seen on the scoreboard that Weinzo for himself has a pretty good game, but he can't play on his own, of course, so needs some help. For now, it's just gonna be the Tech 9s and a Deagle on Archers. Try and stop 9 Academy from getting double the rounds from Munich eSports already. Ramp rush coming in. Archer is fully blind, and Nino as well. Can't do much about it. There's 2 trades actually. Well done from Archer and Finui, but now the situation doesn't become easier. CTs, of course, with a lot of utility and that firepower with the picked up AK. Munich slow it down. Just play it just like 9 Academy actually has done on their T side. Early aggression, then go back into the silence, slow it down, and wait for the mistakes from the CTs, which might come after all. Luzi with an aggressive peek, but he's actually gonna get timed. Only finds some damage, no kill yet. Weinzo not so successful so far with his Deagle.
Now they actually try to advance towards that ramp position. Still only one player towards A, but there is a second player in middle who might be able to rotate back over fast. Lucy actually doesn't really find anything as he's a bit too aggressive towards ramp, doesn't really expect the players to be advanced already. And this is should be another free plant for Munich eSports. Weinzo getting onto that side.
There was that mistake Munich eSports was hoping for. Now they do have a chance in that after plant position, but the HP is so low. One of the CT is low as well, so kinda equalizes the situation. Of course, Munich with the man advantage. No smoke for the CTs, but they do find the early opener. Archer is now from the sidewalk, can find one, is in the 1v1 situation after Finu goes down. But the time is on his side and he finds the clutch.
Very close one.
It's not the ace, but it's a 4K from the IGL. Archer ace, huge round from him in that really important round. You can see it on the left side, the economy of the CTs kinda in the bin. And I don't know, did you see the time on the diffuse? I actually didn't. Was it really
didn't
close?
see it, but the CT was already standing up from the bomb, and that usually means that not much time was left in the end, and still gets the kill with a nice headshot.
Oh boy, look at this though. 5-man stack on the CTs, and Munich eSports seem to go into that direction. For now, Weinzo is actually on a good position to find something because the flash doesn't hit him. Finds 2. Trade from Kenny.
But there's 2 trades coming in.
And there's gonna be 1 rifle to get away with from the bodies.
Yeah, and they will pack up the second
rifles
as well. This didn't go to Munich
realized
eSports plan.
quickly. Well, they actually realized quickly at least that the A site should be open. So they don't wait too long, find a bomb plant on the A site, and definitely have the advantage here. Now, if I'm Kenny and Okent, if I don't get anything through that smoke, I'm probably saving the AK.
Yeah. Definitely. They will be able to get a good use for it in the next round, but they do find the first opening. Kenny picking off Nino, and he might be able to get a second one as well. No, Finui is trying to make it up, and Archer is finding another one, and now it's only Okent left, and he's gonna run it with his AK, run away towards the B side, save what he has, and live
that
to
was
go
a
die
little
another
costly.
time. Yeah.
Yep. Little costly against the 5 USPs. I think there was 157, only one flash of course, but in the end Munich eSports won't care too much about that considering they won the round, and that's what's needed. 8 rounds on the board, trying to make the comeback happen, and now again against the full buy we have an op on Nino's hand, so maybe he can provide that whatsoever important opening frag.
Munich eSports now also getting that round gap back to where it was when on the side switch during the half time. 3 rounds between the two. Oh, and Finui is watching the wrong direction. Munich eSports has played that angle as well before, and Finui actually gets the return, leaving him on 1 HP, but
yeah, that was crazy. He just found it in the end with 1 HP remaining. Really important actually to find that. But still, advantage for the CTs.
He's gonna run into it. He doesn't really have a
rifle spotted.
He didn't have a helmet either, so easy frag for the CTs right there.
Yeah, that wouldn't have mattered too much, but really great position from the CT right there to find that opener. Nino now tries to get something on the A site. Knows about Okent now, but can't hit the shot. Just a jiggle from him, and what is the call gonna be right here? CT is running out of utility, but Munich eSports is running out of time and options.
Yeah, I guess Finui will be the one to just run into the site, play a bit of a decoy role, maybe get loose of his utility, and then just trying to YOLO it in. The personification of death already has his bony hands around him, 1 HP remaining, and he's trying to push onto the side, trying to make something happen, but he goes down immediately as Paxios still has a very powerful position in the backside. Nino is now trying to get that pick, but he doesn't really get it, and Kenny picks up another one. It's the 12th round for Night Academy and Munich eSports. The air is getting thinner and thinner.
Yep, definitely so. Paxios played it really well in the backside right there behind the pillar, not giving up his position, and even after he found 1 kill, not giving up the trade potential, so no chance for Nino to do anything basically. Needed to run in and something. This time Weinzo goes for a very ambitious attempt onto that B side, not successful, and Munich actually with the full buy in that round with 3 deagles equipped, 2 rifles against the full buy from the CTs, trying to stop 9 Academy to run away with this game. Light utility, and it's basically onto Finui or these deagles to find really the openers here. Hats actually gets found from Magic and Finui. There we go. Lovely opener for him and a double. Munich eSports making that scrappy buy happen for now. Luzi fully blind behind the smokes on the A side. Can't really deny the bomb plant. Nate coming in. Archer will survive that easily with his full HP.
Magic almost
actually,
going
Magic.
down. Yeah.
Yep. It was a little bit too close for comfort. Finui on a very aggressive position, but has a really good timing. Almost finds a 4th in the round, but Luzi quick to recover. Can pick up the AWP and maybe he's gonna try and save that. Definitely got spotted, but he gets away. And Munich pick up a 9th round right there.
Yeah, Magic will lose his life still, I think.
I'm actually not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Okay, well,
You do get about
seems like
10
you
or
lose
15
about
damage.
15 damage, yeah. Or it was a little bit too less.
You do have to wonder how Munich eSports actually pulls off to get that scrappy buy through the round. Also with losing the first duel as well, and Vines are just going down without any impact at all. And still they try to pull it back and they make it happen. And then you'd have to wonder why they can't seem to achieve that on the other rounds.
Yeah, just a little bit looser, I guess. Just a little more puggy, just pressing W and finding these heads onto that A side. This time the CTs didn't really have any chances to trade, so was a good A take from Munich. And now again, against the force buy from the CTs, 2 Deagles on their side, they're trying to do the same basically. Really different setup from the CTs, 2 inside of middle, 1 boosted. That is Kenny on the boxes with his M4 actually. Really good position to get at least one. Munich again playing it slow. 1 minute left in the round and not really much map control taken yet. Keeps you wondering again where this hit might come in. Nino, that is actually the Deagle. Finds an opener onto that A side with his Mech 10. Great stuff so far, but as I said, time is gonna run low. Munich has to decide, and it seems like it's gonna be the B side. Finui gets spotted, survives for now, and now the take's gonna come in. Finds a lovely trade.
He doesn't find the second
Can't find
one,
the second
and
though.
lose T, he actually gets 2. And now it's only 2 players for Munich eSports left. Archer is trying to pull it back with another kill, and they might be able to spot the player on top there on the boost, but they don't, and Finui is only left with 9 HP. He doesn't really find anything as well. 13 rounds for 9
with
Academy.
The 4K.
Yeah.
Wow. That was so rough. I thought actually the boost might
be
lose them the round from the
yeah,
CTs because that seemed like really ambitious, but
I thought that Vines might be, or I'm not sure who the player on site was, but I thought he was able to spot them there. We don't really have to discuss it any further.
I think it was Archase and Finui, yeah. But in the end, it works out somehow for the CTs, and Munich seems like they don't want the CTs to get away with the growing money and the growing bank, because Finui already bought back into this with his Deagle. At least there is a pause call, so they might have a pocket strat right here to at least get a bomb plant and hope for a good after plant position. Or they're just hoping for Weinzer to step it up with that Galil. He has been the heavy hitter for Munich eSports, as I said before, but a lot of pressure right now on his shoulders considering the scoreboards, 13-9, and we go live again.
Hugo Beast with the first quick entry, and he actually gets a kill as well. Vines are trying to pull it back, but he's getting traded nevertheless, and now it's the 3 versus 4 situation again. Very fast aggression early in the round from both teams actually.
Yeah, this round is definitely still durable. I mean, the advantage is on the CT side, but Munich has the potential to reclaim that A ramp now and maybe get a bomb plant here because CTs are playing for that retake. But the longer Munich eSports take, the quicker the rotation will be after all. And there's already Kenny, actually Luzi with his AWP rotating towards that A side, and it's gonna be on Finui again towards that sidewalk to find openers.
And they also have to make it work with those very decimated weapons, I would say. Mech 10 and Deagle, Galil and Finui is the best they can offer in this round, and actually Nico opening it up against the AWP, just taking him out with a quick headshot. Magic is now being pressured by the Molotov and the nade.
Magic, can he get away?
Oh, and
actually,
Nino getting
second from Nino.
A second one, yeah. Nino now stepping it up as well, and it's Oakland left in the clutch versus 2 people.
How is this round so close? Lovely shooting from Nino. Now needs to have another one in the round. Finui on the same angle. Really nice after plan positions from Munich, and Oakland knows it. He's gonna retreat, and Munich again makes it happen on the low buy somehow. Nino this time it's the one to step it up with his 1 clicks on the Deagle. Lovely stuff. And Munich survive for now. 10 rounds on the board. They're not giving up yet. They're fighting for their ESEA main spot. Let's see if they convert in the next round. It has been back and forth so far. And the CTs, they won't let it go as well. Forcing again.
Archer is keeping the Galil. Mine's on the Mac 10, so they might just say, okay, if we win those rounds with the scrap weapons, why don't we just keep them?
What?
Lusty,
What is
however,
that?
he finds the first opening.
That was just crazy, and now the ramp take comes in. Magic though with the double. Keeps it level for now. Weinzo with the bomb to retreat inside of middle at the lower position actually. Luzi rotated already far back, trying to get something done through the floor actually. That wasn't that far off. Interesting. And Munich again slowed down after the early aggression on the ramp. That was really, wow, stressful situation towards that ramp. Pushing through the smoke was really good for Magic to find both, because that was needed, of course. Weinzo now with his Mech 10 trying to entry fully blind.
Yeah.
Basically just pressing forward to get some space, and there's no one home actually, so 3 bomb plants. Munich eSports still with some utility left in the round, and Nino covering the flank. Seems to look good so far, but the CTs, they want to go for this.
That flank might actually pose some danger. Flash coming in from Lusty as well. Again on 1 HP. We've seen that before. Hugo Beast picks up the first one, and it's Magic that now has to defend towards that B stairs, and it's not possible. Lusty finding the other one. And it's the 14th round for 9 Academy.
How did that happen? Again, it's just going back and forth and back and forth. This time the CTs actually make the retake happen on the B side. Magic needed that ace in the round actually. Only 3 for him unfortunately. So it's again the round for 9 Academy. 14 on the board now, and Munich with that bomb plants. As I said before, they're not trying to give it up. They're not letting go. Buying again and again. Might come back to bite them, because this time it's only 1 rifle one more time.
Yeah, they will want to keep up that economy pressure. The CTs don't really have any money left if they don't win this round. But either way, Munich eSports still has to win this, and with those weapons it's not looking too great.
Yeah, they like almost need a hero to step it up again. Last time it was Nino with his Deagle. This time he has a Tech 9. Magic on that Galil again, and retake attempt from the CTs coming in, but actually Nino and Archers combined for double entry. Paxios still on the sidewalk.
Ooh,
with
that's
his
a nice
MP9
peek.
finds an equalizer. Lovely pre-fire. Weinzo can't do much about that, and Hugo Beast finding even more information towards middle. Munich really silent, going towards that B site, but Paxos, he has all the information right now, and that is going to be a huge problem. Luzi already rotating fast towards that B site. He's going to be there before Munich are ready for it. Doesn't hit the shot. The flank, yeah, you're really correct about it. It's already happening. Is Nino gonna be ready for it? He looks the right way, but only gets the ding through the wall.
Yeah. He is ready, but it doesn't really matter if Inui with a nice off angle right here gets maybe the kill. It takes him some time, but he does get him in the end. Also secures himself
another
a weapon.
2v2.
Nice use for the smoke right there, but it might be coming too late. Yeah. Magic now on the side. He doesn't really find anything, and it's only Finui left with 6 HP. There's not much he can do. Getting picked off by Paxios in the end.
Oh boy. That fast flank secured the cities around. That was just so huge. And Munich now again finding the bomb plant on that B side. They're doing a really good job in trying to get the information where the cities might be and getting towards the right position, but then this time the cities had all the information and they can get along with that retake again. So it's another scrappy buy for Munich eSports to stay alive in ESEA main.
What's happening on the scoreboard? Lusty with 26 kills and Kenny only on 6.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous right now.
Yeah, Lucy finding the first one.
Having a really good game.
Survives again with a bit of luck. He doesn't have a helmet and somehow still survives the headshot by the Galil, I think. Maybe
Yeah, that was through the box in mid.
Yeah.
Really unfortunate for Finui to not find that trade. Would have been really important to get rid of that carry for the CTs right now. But we're back in that slow situation at the 1 minute mark. Munich down with a 4v5, and as I said, this is the last chance. They need 5 in a row here, otherwise they will demote down to ESEA Intermediate. Let's see what they can achieve here.
Kenny finds
The
a double
from Kenny. What?
Not
I
quite
didn't even
sure.
see that.
Yeah,
Did
I didn't
you?
see it either. Finui is now trying to make it
no.
up for the better with a nice flank from middle, but Ockant, he found the next kill, and Finui, it's a 1 versus 5. Securing his first kill for now, but Bomb is down in middle still. It's actually towards...
Yeah, this might be it actually, unless Finui can go huge.
Finds another attack against Lucy, but it's just not enough, and the time is running low, 20 seconds to just make it happen. And they're just hiding, and it's the right thing to do for them.
Yep.
And he actually
this
finds another one,
didn't mean much
to
9 Academy, but it did mean much to Munich eSports. In the end, 9 Academy was a little bit too strong, and you can say that about most opponents actually in this season, unfortunately. Munich eSports don't survive this time, trying to save the ESEA main spot in season 40. They go down to intermediate, only 4 wins for them after 14 games played, and well, that is it for season 40 at least. GG's in the chat. Well played from 9 Academy. Nice try towards the end. You could definitely tell Munich were trying their best, not giving up at all with these 4 spies, but didn't work out in a really, really close matchup towards the end.
What is your takeaway for the season, as they didn't really have a very strong start into the season, kind of recovered towards the middle, and now probably a bit of a downer at the end? What do you think is, like, what's the general takeaway? What do we expect for the next season?
Well, it's gonna be a lot of rebuilding for now. We have Hammond, who's gonna chime in with a more important role in the next season actually. So Hammond, the coach, is gonna have more impact hopefully in trying to rebuild the squad. Obviously, we had that situation with Chansky getting benched and then again playing really well, not every single game, but actually a few games with a stand-in, which obviously doesn't help the situation, makes pracking really difficult, and all in all, just really, I don't want to say unfortunate, because there was definitely more possible for everyone, but in the end, it is what it is, basically, and there's not much time to recover, because the next season, as we know how ESEA goes, will start fairly soon, actually. But yeah, there's gonna be some updates in the future, I'm sure. We'll see in the next few days how everything turns out with the roster, and if there's gonna be new changes, new players coming in, as RJ's already mentioned that he won't be available for a tournament position, so he's just gonna stand in probably again, just like he did this season. So yeah, there's gonna be updates on that, and we can hope for a better season next time in the lower division. Try and reclaim the strength they definitely have, and I'm sure that they managed to get back into this league rather soon. As we might remember, Munich Esports International, the first squad, managed to rank up twice in a row from open to intermediate, and then from intermediate to main. Now the first time they didn't secure that main spot, unfortunately, but yeah. We'll see what comes.
What definitely will come is the end of the stream. I can also refer you guys to, if you want to watch the German stream, there will be one on Sunday from the Munich Esports main team in the 99 Damage season. I'm not quite sure who the animal will be.
It's More Cats Gaming.
Yeah, More Cats Gaming. So we might hope for some better results right there. Another important matchup, and definitely a matchup they can win, because we've seen quite a lot of draws right there, which like at least secures the spot, but in the end we want to see some wins
against
as well.
More Cats, they're definitely the favorites on Sunday. More Cats is right now at 3-9, so they have lost 9 maps and only won 3. Munich eSports with 5-7 right now, so they're definitely the favorites going in that game. But yeah, we'll see that on Sunday at in the 99 Damage stream, 99 twitch.tv/99 Damage 4, I think it will be. But there will be an announcement on that on Sunday as well. So as always, and if you want to be or keep being updated on the international lineup and the German lineup, of course, follow us on social media.
Yeah, or join our Discord.
That's been it. Or that, exactly.
You can get updates there as well. I think we didn't say the time for Sunday. It's 8:30 p.m. Maybe you did say it.
Yep.
So I just wanted to put that in there as well. Anyways, I hope you still had some fun watching us for the ESEA main season. Even if we didn't keep the spot right there, but we'll be back stronger hopefully during the next intermediate season as well. And for now, thank you all guys for watching. This will be a short break for the English streams. We might continue with some German streams for 19 Damage, maybe even for some community teams as well. And see you back in the intermediate season in a couple of weeks. Thank you for watching, and hope you have a great evening as well.
Yep, have a nice evening. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.